It's an interesting question because to the relationship with Pierre and I, it's something that I don't really have in the snowboarding world. Like, we're actually, pretty good friends. We hang out and, shoot the texts and do whatever. And I just understand his mindset. You know what I mean? He's just as upset to not do as well at an event as I would be. And so we have that in common. And I could see that. You know what I mean? You could see the frustration if you don't make a run, and it's a common respect that we have between one another. Talk about you, man. Yeah. No, and so basically, I think that pushes us. I know he's going to be there. I know that his level of skating is going up and up, and I need to be ready for that. And that's something I look forward to during my winter season. As for the transition, it is a pain. It is really terrible. It's like having to relearn every single trick you've ever done before. I lose the feeling of what it's like to be on my skateboard. I have to come back and take the first couple months just to relearn all my tricks and then try to do something brand new. So it's a real pain. I usually my first comeback to the sport, I try to do my training in private because I'm so embarrassed. There's these 8-year-olds at the skate park like, stick to snowboarding. It's insane because I'm really that bad when I come back. I can't do anything, and it's terrible. And so for me, that's a big challenge every single time I come back. It's like, is this year going to be the year where I just can't do any of the tricks I want to do? And I know somehow I push through it, and I see guys like Pierre and Bucky and Bob, and I don't know, it just comes out of me, and it's exciting. Definitely the transition back to snowboarding is easier for some reason. I'm strapped in, I don't know, you could take these long runs down the mountain, I get the feeling back easier. And so training for the Winter X Games is completely different. And the consistency level of the tricks that you can land, it's just it's totally different. I mean, it's totally different ballpark. And so I think that's been my greatest challenge every year, is to maintain that certain level in each sport without being a full year-round athlete in that specific sport. Well, I think it's kind of two separate things in the sense of the sports are growing whether we do anything or not. I mean, people are catching on. It's fun to do. You don't have to do what we're doing to have a good time. You don't have to do a double backflip on a motorcycle. You could just go rip around. It's fun. It's an entry-level thing to get into these sports and just cruise around the mountain on your snowboard. It's fun, and there's a culture behind it. It's the way we dress, it's the way we talk, it's the music, it's all these things combined. So that's why the sports are growing so much. And definitely with snowboarding coming into the Olympics, that was a big deal for us, just because I'm sure if you took a glance at the amount of snowboarders before the Olympics and then took another look after, there's a big increase there. And not only on the mountains are getting better, the terrain parks, everything, but you see even Oregon has towns that now compete for who has the best skate park. You see the sports growing at a rapid rate, and it's definitely exciting to be in my position of being involved in both sports and having a say. And I know it's tough to definitely be in the position to speak for others a lot of times, and what's best for the sport. You know what I mean? Because I'm just one guy trying to say my 2 cents on the whole thing. But as for keeping my brand or myself, who I am, I definitely don't feel I've changed. I'm the same person at the very beginning. I mean, I still hang with my parents. I do all these normal things. It hasn't really gone that far yet, but I love being in the position now to extend my reach and do different things. I'm trying this guy's rally car out. You know what I mean? I'm doing different sports and different things, and it's awesome for me. And I feel like the more time I take away from my original sports of skating and snowboarding, and when I come back to them, I'm more excited to do them. It's refreshed. So I'm really thankful of the whole position I'm in now.